fragments that are preserved in texts, artifacts, and effects of past causes. The documents were written by biased authors who had an agenda, who were shaped and who were shaped by the cultures in which they lived and which are often foreign to us today. They varied in both their personal integrity and the accuracy of their memories, and they had access to a cache of incomplete information that varied in its accuracy. And they selected from a cache of information that was only relevant to their purpose of writing, which may be different from our purpose in reading what they're writing. We may want to get something out of it that they're not opining on. So, for example, if you want to learn about Ronald Reagan's first marriage, don't expect to learn much from his autobiography. He only devotes 3 sentences to it and then moves on to the next thing. It just says it just didn't work out. So if you're, historians are just going to be select about the things that they discuss. And of course, if you think about it, if we were to write a biography on you, if you got your parents and your spouses and your friends to do this, they're just not going to be able to, it's not going to be an exhaustive biography. There's just too many things that are going to be left out because they're not of great importance to the biographer at that time. Now, to be fair, although these are serious challenges to the investigation of history, these aren't unique to a historical investigation. They're also present in scientific investigation, and they're present in other things such as detectives' work, police investigations. Now, there's also the problem of horizon. Horizon is how we look at the world. It's based upon our biases, our education. It's everything. If you think about it, the guy's trying to steal second base. You're watching a Little League game, the guy's trying to steal second base. Is he safe or out? Well, it depends whether the guy who's trying to steal is your son or whether your son is the shortstop trying to tag him out. And that's going to motivate us to think in different ways. Like it or not, we're all motivated. Every last one of us is motivated and biased in certain ways given our race, our gender, our ethics, nationality, our religious, political, and philosophical convictions, the way we were raised, the academic institutions we attended, and the very group of people whose acceptance and respect we covet. There's just no way out of this. And if that's the way it is, as professional historians say, with non-religious issues, well then think of how much more serious the issue is going to be when we come to something that is charged with religious significance, like the resurrection of Jesus. So this, on the one hand, was liberating to me because in several debates in which I've been involved, or even just discussions, the skeptics will always bring up, well, you're biased because you're a Christian. And I always kind of feared that. But as I started to read on what professional historians are saying, I came to recognize that all people are biased. Everyone's biased, no matter what position they're taking. And so that was liberating to that extent. On the other hand, it was very troubling because I recognized that as a Christian, I definitely had a bias. When I was doing this investigation, I wanted to come to the conclusion that Jesus had been raised from the dead, and this could potentially compromise my investigation.